Crafty friends, you're going to get to see how we went from card sketches to finished card designs. Hello, my name's Kimberly Smith. I'm the paper chef, and I have a YouTube channel here where I teach paper crafting, brother scan and cut tips and tricks, all kinds of card making, paper pumpkin inspiration, and I'm a US Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So before we even see these cards, I want you to know that there's a new catalog besides this one with the card sketches. There's more card sketches in this catalog. So if you would like to request one of these catalogs, the mini catalog, I actually don't have these yet. We get them in the mail, but I'm getting some to mail out. Then you go to my website, paperchef.stampinup.net, and you fill out the contact form. You can either become part of my newsletter mailing, or you fill out the contact form and you say, I would like a catalog, and then I'll write you back. As long as you're in the U.S., I will ask you for your address in the email, via an email dialogue. Or feel free, because it is a secure website, it is a Stampin' Up! Website, feel free to just, when you request the catalog, the mini catalog, and you are, again, in the U.S., make sure you put your address in the field, inside the, comment field. All right. So that's it. These are going to be free. Now, these ones I do charge $2 for, which is actually, I lose money on those because it costs me more than that to buy these. We do purchase our own catalogs, both this kind, and it costs me more than that to send it to you, but these ones I do charge $2 for. So anyway, you'll find a link to all my offerings. All right, now, I'm not allowed to open this one. So what we need to do, because it's not available yet, I need to take a piece of tape on this one, and not, because sometimes I get really excited and I accidentally open things. So we're going to just talk about when. I can tell you when it's going to be available. So it says here, September 4th. So there are more card sketches in this catalog, and you can get that. So it'll be available September 4th. And then I'm going to talk about this throughout. This is a designer series paper share going on the month of August. And if there's any papers that I'm showing you that are on sale, I'll just mention how these are 15% off. So I think we have 14 papers to choose from. So let's see, 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 styles of paper are 15% off, and they're in this annual catalog. All right, so what the theme was, that we had a theme in my team card swap, and it was look at one of these card sketches and then turn it into a card. All we had was a picture. That's it. In fact, I hope you can see that. See? So I don't know which card sketch each one shows yet, necessarily, not necessarily. We're going to figure out which card sketch they used. Look at this for inspiration. This is the annual catalog. All right, so starting with this one here. We have, and all cards, by the way, if you're making cards, 3D items, layer them up. They should be layered. They should have focal points. And, you should also say who made it. You should also think about color coordination. There's lots of elements that go into card making. But one is just to be inspired by a sketch. So for this one, this is by Susan Edwards, Busy with the Cricket. She's from South Carolina. And Susan Edwards made this beautiful card. And I'm going to try to guess which one she used. So she has a panel on the right. And then she has a focal point over here. So let's see. It could be this one right here. That's what I'm gonna guess. Because she has the panel over on the right. Okay? So you see this? And we're just gonna go right here. So to make a card with this focal point, you're just gonna go, look at this one here. There's a piece of designer series paper on the right side. And then there's a focal point. Then there's like, you could put your sentiment. That would be stylish shaped dies. Simply gorgeous. And then she did something for the inside too, a little bit of DSP. All right, now I just forgot the name of this paper. So let's see if it's in here. Or if it's an online exclusive. Somebody's going to tell me, because so many demonstrators watch my videos. Here, let's see if it's, I don't think it's one of the ones that's sale. Oh, could it be this one? It looks like this one here. And it is on sale. If it's Thoughtful Journey, then it is on sale, actually. Right there. There's the piece of it right there. Thoughtful Journey, Designer Series Paper. 15% off this month. All right. Let's keep going. This one's really cool. Because, oh wait, you know what? I need to put them back in the bag. Because sometimes I forget who made what if I don't put it back in the bag. And this was a card swap with 19 swappers. And I get 2 of my own cards back because we ended up having 18 swappers. So I got my cards, an extra card or two. This one's cool because it has the circle. It doesn't just have the circle focal points. So look at that. Look at this card sketch. Here's the sketch. Stampin' Up! Gives you these sketches. And then you take it and you just go with it. It's just for inspiration. That's what I'm trying to do with this card swap is inspire you. Take a bunch of circles and do that. Actually, you know what? It's not that one. It's this one here. How cool is that? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. So that's the card sketch over there. So we're going to look at this. This is your time. This is your time to celebrate happiest birthdays. So these dies are pretty cool. And it's something about round. The dies are something about round, and I know you guys are going to say, here it is, round we go, page 63. All I did was get my mail, guys. I opened up my mail, and I didn't even prepare for this video. I just said, I got to go on and show these swaps. Here we go. Round we go. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Look, isn't that die cool? So this die, it does all the scoring for you. And then you could just fold back and forth accordion style and make these beautiful rosettes. I just love that. And it was one of those, I'm like, oh, I don't need that. But then you look at this and you're like, well, maybe I need that. Because how fun is that? For, maybe you have a craft club. Maybe you do ministry, cards where, and you maybe do a lot of 3D items. That would make such good decorations. All right, let's see. Here we go. It's from Deb Shaw, one of the papered chefs. And Deb, over the top awesomeness. Love it. Okay, let's keep going and let's put this back in the bag. So the next one, and she didn't even need designer series paper. This is cardstock, tone-on-tone stamping. And then this is that swirl 3D embossing folder where she colored the embossing folder. I mean, it's all fantastic. And then she stamped on the inside. It's Coastal Cabana. So, really well done there. All right, now this one, card sketch. Okay, card sketches, by the way, if you have the annual catalog, we're on page 22. As I show you, the theme of this swap, if you just came in, I see a lot of you coming in, is the theme is card sketch inspiration. So we had to use a card sketch, and it looks like she used this one here, right? To the focal point would be you have a round, you have the background, and you have a round, a circle of some kind. It could be a punch, it could be a die. And then you have the sentiment and you have a piece of twine. So there's your circle, your sentiment, and your piece of twine. Okay, so it's just so nice to see how that goes from card sketch to finished card design. Now this paper is for sure on sale with the designer series paper this month because I can tell that paper is this one here. It's called Take It to the Sky designer series paper. So it's the time to stock up on your designer series paper this month. All right, so let's open up this one and get a better look. I love how she used the whole Take to the Sky suite for this card. And we are going to look at who. This is from Hattie Walker Nelson, my upline, Honeybee Stampers, another one from South Carolina, as was Deb Shaw and Hattie and Susan. All these cards are made from ladies in South Carolina, which is pretty cool. So this is using distress gold cardstock. I love the biplane, and I love the designer series paper, and I love how she put, check this out, it's a tone on tone. She has Misty Moonlight as the card base, but then check this out, there's a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock above that. So you have a layer, just a nice layer. You have to kind of look at it to catch that that's an extra layer. Then you have your designer series paper. Then you have a stitched shape. It looks like the stylish shape dies. Then she did embossing here. She did the cloud embossing. I took the cloud stamp and embossed it with the heat white embossing powder. What a beautiful birthday card for a masculine birthday card. Fantastic, Hattie. All right, now we're going to get into some of this beautiful die cutting on this card here. And of course, we know this paper. This paper is called Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. So another one that's part of that sale. How did I lose my voice? I have no idea. But I did. And it's not going to be gone completely. But so this is Hannah Wildy. And Hannah, over the top awesome dies. So does anybody know anybody watching, what dies Hannah used. And this is not a quiz where like I know the answer and you don't. This is one of those where I don't know the answer. I'm not sure which dies she used, but they're just really, really pretty. And it looks like it could be part of this suite. So, that's what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna guess it's part of that suite, as you might be telling me. So unbounded. So we'll just look up where that is on the paper. So in the catalog, I find a lot of things by the index now because the catalog has been redesigned, and it just helps me a lot. So I'll leave this paper there and just go to page 55 and see if it's that suite that I didn't get. Yes, it does look like that. So in this Unbounded Beauty collection, I did spend a month on the workshop, and I did work on this one here called Unbounded Love, but I never did buy this one here. And it's kind of like, wow, I really, really am impressed by how that card comes together using these dies. Now that we know it's Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper, and we know that it's the Flowers of Beauty dies, and we're going to see, okay, we know it's from Hannah. Oh, Dainty Delight, you're saying. So maybe it's not Flowers of Beauty dies? All right. I didn't know, so I'm going to see what that looks like. Dainty Delight. Would that be that doesn't have any dies called Dainty Delight? So I don't see any dies. Maybe it's a bundle. That's not even listed as the Dainty Delight. Or is that one of those retired items? All right, well, anyway, I like the little string here. And I like the focal point in the middle. So let's see which card sketch she used, because that's the point of this. We're going to check it out. We're going to look. And it could be... All right, first we're going to look for something where there's a card in the middle, right? A card layer in the middle that's divided up. So I'm thinking it could be... Let's see. In the middle, we have this card here. Could be something like that. But we also have some twine. So, which ones have twine? This one here has twine. This looks like a variation of several types, where you have a layer, and then an embellishment, and then twine. So I'm not going to say exactly which card sketch this was. I know she was probably inspired by card sketch, but I don't see exactly, which one this corresponds with. But I like the inside layer, and I love what Hannah did here on a basic white card. All right, next we have the Flowering Zinnias Designer Series paper. Now, Flowering Zinnias are one of the online exclusive items, and therefore they are not one of the ones that are on sale, the paper, but it is one of those while supplies last paper, so you really might want to check that out. So this looks like another version of this, and I really like this concept because she took, let's see who this one is, Janet Gillen. Awesome, Janet. She's also on my channel a lot, helping out with my channel. Such a great crafter. Do you see how she took this concept of the 4 circles and did flower, flower, circle, circle, circle. So she used the deckled circles dies to cut out all these different flowers from the DSP. I mean, she could also use scissors, but you can, either way, you can even use your scan and cut for some of these kinds of flowers. And then you put that circle in the middle. I love how this came together. And she put a happy birthday in the inside. And that looks like from Unbounded Love, just by the way the font is. So Flowering Zinnias are beautiful colors. And also what I love about it is she used Wink Estella. Can you see how this shines all over? All right, with that same design in mind, look how you can take... Now let's go back to this one. This was the same card sketch, okay? This looks like the same card sketch to me. All 3 of these, because this one is another one of those with the 4 circles. So I want you to understand, when you learn how to use these card sketches, you can just do anything. You don't have to go, oh, what am I going to make right now? You just start making things based on the card sketches. Now it could be another one. I mean, this one could be based on a combination of more than one, but I just see the 4 circles on this one. And I love the pearl here. And this one is Cindy Adair. Okay, Cindy Adair. And she put that's the, okay, which template does she say? Card templates, number 12, she said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, I guessed it. So I really like how she did this. Look, July card swap and card templates, page 22, number 12. Way to go, Cindy. You're the only one that told us what sketch you used, so I don't have to guess. I didn't do that. So I really love it. She said, overjoyed for you in this new journey. I love how this is like a heart on top of cardstock. Great fun fold. So I'm inspired right now, not only by these card sketches, but I'm inspired by these different types of folds we're seeing, when we open up and do this swap. Okay? Love, love, love. We're going to put this one back in the bag. And now we're going to look at this one. This is that really pretty paper. It's one of those returning papers. It was in last catalog, and then it returned to this catalog. So I believe it's one of those. Yes, it's on sale. Countryside in Designer Series paper. So here it is. And it was one of those papers that recently they made a pink version of. And the only way to get this... Oops, I got to put Cindy's card back in here. The only way to get this pink version of it was to be a demonstrator and be part of a sales challenge we had. I really like the exclusivity of that and how they gave paper to certain people and we made designs with it. So it's really fun to be a demonstrator. All right, let's see. I'm going to put on my glasses. You asked about where to get a scanning mat. Are you talking about a scanning? Where can I get a scanning cup mat? Glenda, just use my links in the description and go to my Amazon store. Glenda, over here is a link. There's little dots. Go to my Amazon store, and I have scan and cut machines, mats, two-way glue, mini heat presses, all kinds of tools, candy, let's see, packaging items, storage items, things that Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell, I sell on Amazon, my Amazon store. I don't sell those things, actually, and neither do I sell these things. I earn a commission either way, whether you get something from Stampin' Up! From me or whether you get something from Amazon from me. Amazon's a much lower commission, by the way, but I still love just recommending some products for you and for your own benefit. So, yeah, please check out my Amazon store. All right, you are loved, and this card sketch has some angles. So let's see, I think it's this first one because it goes like this, and it has the only other one. I mean, I do see a bunch with twine, so there's the twine, but I think it's this first one because it has two pieces. So let's zoom in there. See, it has two pieces of paper, a sentiment that's a banner, and twine. So this is what this card sketch looks like to me. Now, I love a few things about this. One is that it has a layer, just the front of the card, that's embossed. So that's pretty cool to do for the front of the card. So you have to emboss just part of the card. So you're only going to put the embossing folder on the card, on the front part of the card. You're not going to put it on the back when you're embossing. That's nice. I also like the two layers, and I love the twine, and it looks like she used a tiny little glue dot. Night of Navy. Now, if you're saying to yourself, where do you get twine like that? How does it match so well? Well, by the way, this is Rhonda Corkin, another one of the papered chefs. She does have a YouTube channel as well, so I hope you follow her. Rhonda Corkin with Corkin Crafts. She has groups that she does in Tennessee, crafting groups. And I thought that was going to have her personal information. It doesn't. It has, way to go, Rhonda. Countryside in DSP, white cardstock, boho blue cardstock, stamp from Unbounded Love, Night of Navy ink, and white baker's twine, inked with Night of Navy, which is what I was about to say. If you have twine that you don't have the color that you want, it's just white twine. You use your markers and you color the twine the color you want it, and it matches your project perfectly. So I like how she did that with the card sketch. So way to go, Rhonda. Oh, look, another one of these fun ones. So now we're up to 4 cards using sketch number 12. Here's sketch number 12 again. I mean, look at the difference in all of these different kinds of cards. Sketch number 12 is this one with the 4 circles. To move this basket out of the way. Let's see, because this is my basket I'm still working on my card club kit and mailing out those kits. All right, get to see some more fun stuff over here. This is made by Julie Reeve, one of the papered chefs. And Julie, if you are watching this, I do know I need to send you a prize. You did win a prize from my VIP group. So congratulations, Julie. So I will be sending it to you. This is Country Lace Designer Series paper. So really, really beautiful. And it's on sale again, for the 15% off during the month of August. Here's the paper. And I like how she used it for this. 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces. And then put this as the latte. And this little piece of this is the latte. And this is the new, I guess it's called Latte Love. We did feature it on my channel. And this is the new basic beige color of cardstock for the card. So very nice job, Julie, on your card there. All right, let's see what we have here. Another card with another, oh, look, we go. Here we go. It's another one of the same card sketch. the circles. If you see me reinforcing concepts, I really want to show you that you can do so much with the same card sketch. Right here, number 12. And this is handmade by Amy. Okay, it looks like Amy Whitaker did this one. And I love how she used this one. She used Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. It's a returning, very popular paper. Love this paper. Wishing you the happiest birthday. And it is using, what is it? Highland Heather, it looks like, for the color. And beautiful use of the gems. And just a beautiful use of the dyes. So I really love that. Great job, Amy. Okay, before I go on, I want to see if I have any more of that same sketch, because it looks like I have a lot of the same. It doesn't look like I have any more with that same sketch. All right, so that was pretty cool. Now let's look. I think I have a few with the same sketch. This one, I actually used the same sketch for my card, so we could do this one next, because these are all the same sketch. Now, what sketch am I referring to? I'm referring to, let's see, it has 3 panels. So card sketch number 3 is how you make these 3 cards. So you're going to zoom in. Right there. Okay, card sketch number 3. You have 3 pieces of DSP on a layer. You have some twine, and you have a circle embellishment. So we all used that card sketch. And this one is by Danita Cook, one of my papered chefs, one of my team members. And love how she used the flowering zinnias. She cut the strips apart, making it a little beautiful, like, artistic scene. And so did this one. So did this. Let's see. This is going to be Ann Cumby. Okay, we have another South Carolina, Danita Cook, and we have Ann Cumby is and you're going to see what, Ann also commissioned my mom to make a trimmer case. So wait till you see that. I'll show you that at the end of the video. I just thought of that when I saw Ann's name. So Ann's from Tennessee. And what I like about what Danita and Ann did here is they took the DSP and cut it and then separated it. And you may have seen artwork like this at hotels where they put the panels up and they all connect together. So that's just beautiful. So this one's with flowering zinnias, and it's using the Flirty Flamingo cardstock. And this one is using the Pecan Pie cardstock. Flowering zinnias is not one of the ones on sale, and either is the Meandering Meadows, and either is Season of Green and Gold, because this paper, and this paper, all are online exclusive items. Oh, wow, look what Ann did. Way to go, Ann. She actually put the card sketch on the back. Oh, makes me so proud. She's one of Paper Chef's team members, and then we all belong to another group called the Beehive. So when you join my team of Paper Chefs, you also become a Beehive member, which is another team. And we did the swap for that group. And I'm just opening it up here. Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Meandering Meadows. And I just like how Ann put the sketch of the card that she was inspired by right on the little paper that goes in there. Oh, and I like how she stamped the inside of this as well. Yeah, just really fun. And she used some cool ribbon on there. Yay. Now, I was at my sister's wedding this summer. You may have heard how I was at that wedding and making lots of party favors and things. Well, after I was done the party favor, the wedding was over. After I was done the party favors, I had to do that. That was my priority. I enlisted the help of my mom, who could barely, she can't see very well, and my cousin, who's an awesome crafter. And I was like, you guys, I'm desperate. Help me with these. So, like, my mom was just putting all the adhesives on all these layers for me. She did all that without being able to see very well. And then I assembled the cards together. And then I did the tying of the twine. And then my cousin put these little embellishments on the cards. So this is my card, and I used this sketch. And then I got them in the mail with like a day to spare when I was up in New Jersey, and got these all done. Now see how they're each a little bit different. Now I did a lot of this in stages. I made the card bases when I was at home. Okay, I did this real red card base, and then I did the oops, there goes my address. Well, it's not hard to find. Okay, this one, I did something on the inside of my cards. Now, what I did, and I think they're all the same on the inside, except I used different pieces of scrap. I did this part when I was still at my house, right? Then I did this part. I did like attaching it later with the adhesive, but I stamped these pieces. I did the card bases, and I did this part with the twine in the car. So what I really needed to do was I had all these pieces made, and I just want to show you that for a moment. Okay, I have all these pieces. Like, these are my bucket of crafty goodness. I carried this. These are some tag treats I'm making. I made those with my Scan and Cut. Anywho, I cut these out with my Scan and Cut. And I had all these pieces stamped already, all these pieces cut out already. And then I put them all in a giant Ziploc bag. And then when I'm traveling, I was like, all I needed to do was just like, Mom, put the adhesive on there for me. My cousin put some in. She actually colored them in, because when you get these little cherries, some of them aren't. They're like a pearl color. So she was coloring them in with markers and putting them on my things. So anyone can put cards together when you have all the pieces ready that you need. Then anybody can put the cards together. So that's what I just wanted to emphasize there. So that's my card. And I know I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is. It's up. So I got my own card back. Oh, I didn't have enough the labels, because I was traveling, so I just, threw my address on some, because we're always supposed to identify our cards. All right, what else do we have? We have 2 3D items and these other sketches. Oh, I love this one. And we're doing this month. It's part of my workshop series. We are working on cards using Seaside Wishes bundle. So, fantastic. Cindy Pimley. Cindy has like the coolest bags too. And based on her recommendation, I did put these really cool card bags, good for craft fairs, in my Amazon store. So I don't actually need to take this out of the bag because of the way this bag is. Right? They're already protected, and you can put these. She puts her cards into coffee shops and things. So you may have seen some of her work on my channel before. Oh, I really like how she put that stamp in there. I really like that. And then she put a darker happy birthday over it. And she put wishing you a beautiful day. And then the sand dollars, they look fantastic with the Wink of Stella in the middle of these. And I like the swirly embossing folder. And then we have, it looks like to me, Winter Meadow Designer Series paper. Let's see if Winter Meadow is on this list. Yes, it is. How fun. I know I'm going to be getting some more of that. I love this paper. Now, it could be Thoughtful Journey. It's probably Thoughtful Journey. What do you guys think? Because, look, it seems like the mustard, not mustard. It's called Wild Wheat. It looks like Wild Wheat because I did use this paper for my submarine life. And we used it this month. So maybe she used the Thoughtful Journey. Either way, the paper's on sale. So, fantastic Seaside Wishes card. Now, I thought we were done with that card sketch, but no. Guess what? That looks like that card sketch. Well, maybe not. Let's see. It could be this. It could be, we have 2 pieces of paper here that are different sizes. Again, it could be that one, but it could also be, I'm just looking and see if it could be any. I mean, she may have used the same one, but I see 3 circles, not 4. So I don't think it's that one. I'm thinking it's more like, one where there's a couple panels in the background of different sizes. And maybe it's a combination thereof. Like this one here, you have a circle and then a few little panels. I just like all the layering she did. So super fun. Okay, this one is 3 panels. Let's see. 3 pieces of DSP. It looks like this one with a circle. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is clearly this one. Clearly number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now look how 6 translates onto this paper. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Look at that. Right, you have your 3 pieces of DSP, and you have your circle, and it just translates so well into a card. So this one is by Kay Jet, and Kay is fantastic when she does hers. She's one of the paper chefs as well. Makes me so proud. My team really had a great turnout for participation in this. Country Lace Designer Series paper. Okay, we recognize that. It's on sale. She used Misty Moonlight background. Country Woods, or Country Birdhouse stamp. Oh, she used Country Woods DSP. This piece here is Country Woods. Let's see. The rest is Country Lace. But she probably mixed it up between the 2 cards because they coordinate and the colors do. And then it talks about all the other stuff, all the things she used. But Country Birdhouse was the one I was thinking of. Like, what stamp did she use for that? Fantastic. Oh, cute. This one I saw. Clearly a sketch. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Card sketch number 7. Turn it into a banner. Now, what I really like about this, let's see who did this one. Carol Harris, another one of the papered chefs. Carol Harris is in Virginia. I have papered chefs all over the country. If you like somebody local, or you could join people's teams online. You don't have to be local anymore. I mean, we do all this fun stuff online, but the papered chefs are fun. Now, I like this a lot because she embossed just part of the cover. But what I like too is this is the nested essentials, I think. You can correct me if it's not the same, but look at the stitch die. That's like a nice banner. And then the twine, she used that twine, the Moody Mauve twine that comes with the in-color twine. And a piece of very vanilla cardstock. So these are the card sketch cards. All right, we have a couple more. Let's see. We have this one. It looks like really cool with the 2 pieces of DSP kind of going like this. And I think it's the first one. What do you guys think? I think it's the first sketch. Zoom in a little bit. See that? 2 pieces of DSP. And we know what this one is. It's on sale. It's the Unbounded Love Designer Series paper. Right? Really fun stuff. I like how they embossed the background. Let me zoom back out. I know I make you dizzy doing that, but I like you. I'm really trying to emphasize these card sketches. All right. This one is Kimmy Ryder. It's funny because I usually guess the people's style of who made which card. And this month it was hard to guess who made which card because a lot of us went out of our styles because we were following these sketches. So Kimmy did a lot of cool things. She did the embossing, with the white embossing powder for the happy birthday. She did lots and lots of twine here. Looks like she cut the ribbon in half and then frayed it. That's a lot of work. The summer splash ribbon. So that's a lot of work to fray it like that. And then she put some other really glimmery ribbon in the back. And then there's like all this little, threads hanging out. I love how she used the butterflies, the Brush Best butterflies. Those are a fantastic embellishment. Look, she also used a couple of the in-color dots. And she did an embossed Basics 3D embossing folder on there. And then put the white in the inside. So Kimmy Ryder, fantastic card all around. Love it. Put that, oops. Sometimes we don't have any stamp that says our name on it. All right, okay, let's see what this one's cool. It has a stamp background. It looks like it might also be heat embossed, but if not, it's a really cool stamp background. And we have sentiment down on the bottom left. Bottom left. Well, I mean, you could put sentiments anywhere. It could be, based on, where, if it's on the top, you can move it around. Okay, I don't see exactly which card sketch, but it could be like just this layered sort of effect where you have the little nested layers inside each other. All right, so this is cool. Okay, let's see who did this one. Okay, Sharon Sweet, one of the papered chefs from Wisconsin, Enduring Beauty Bundle with the Shy Shamrock ink. Okay, I felt it. It wasn't embossed, but it does look like it's embossed. I like how there's a big background stamp. All right, again, it's not always obvious which card sketch, but you could tell, we get inspired by the sketches. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 layers. It could be, let's see. A circle with a couple layers in the background. And then some twine. Just guessing now. I mean, maybe something like this, right? Because of like the way that there's twine and a sentiment, but it has more than one circle, but there's extra layers there. Oh, well, here we go. It might tell us. Sketch number 11. Okay, I was wrong. It was this sketch. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Interesting. Okay, so it says she's using the changing leaves. This is the changing leaves. I'm wondering if she might have, because we have card sketches in the other catalog, if she's referring to something from the other catalog. Because I'm not sure how this doesn't look like a number 11 to me, but there might be something I'm missing. All right. So this one's from Donna Tomasini, and it's the Changing Leaves embossing folder. That just is such a cool embossing folder. It does after you stamp it, it cuts out and embosses your layers. and it's super fun for fall. But I love how she took a different approach to this and didn't use the fall colors on this. She used the boho blue and the night of navy. So that's a fantastic use of that. I was actually going to use that in one of my workshops, and then it didn't get voted on, unfortunately. Oh, boho blue is another one of those twines that's from that ink color pack. I got a couple 3D items to show you. And I'm just putting this back. So Lisa Weir is our swap coordinator. We always have a swap coordinator. Okay. And she always sends us some little Circes. They're called Circes. They're little fun gifties. So this is a little purse. And you just take you're just taking DSP and folding it over, right? Fold it over. And then you can you don't have to score the bottom and make a big thing. You just slip something in there. York peppermint patty. How fun. I like the little, and then there's a little clasp for the little purse and a little pearl. Isn't that cute? I like that. That's very nice. And then, hey, how cool is that? Papered chefs are rocking. I already noticed you guys were rocking, and I already said something, but look, we got something for being. Congratulations, Papered Chefs, for your team participation in the Beehive Card Swap. We had the most participants of any team. And the Beehive's made up of other teams. Oh, and we got extra chocolate. How cool. So Lisa Weir, this is so cute. I love the bee and how I love this paper. This one is retired paper. The names are eluding me. Be Mine, I think it's called Be Mine Designer Series paper. Super, super cute. But look how she took like the exact size of the candy bar and made a box to fit that exact size. So that's important for packaging, to make things snug, especially if you're doing craft fairs and things like that. Aw. So yay for Papered Chefs. All right, so we covered a lot, and I just wanted to say hi and then just do some, something fun. I want to show you something fun. If you have a trimmer, maybe you want to get a case for it. Hello, Hilda. Hello, Kathy Stoller. Nice to see you. Amy S. Your swaps came tonight, too. Oh, so this is not Amy Whitaker. Wait, let's see. Did I thank the wrong Amy for the card? Oh, it's Amy S. All right, it says handmade by Amy. I've always been thinking it was Amy, unless that is you and you're just like changing your name on me on YouTube, but just fine. All right. Hello, Debbie Salinas. Thank you for being a channel supporter. Hello, Diane from Arizona. Hello, Robbie. And thank you for answering the question, Debbie. Hello, Peggy. I got your email. Thank you for writing me. Hello, Phil. Hello, Glenda. Bonnie Blake from Wisconsin. That's also where Sharon is from, my team member. Awesome. All right, so Brianni's saying she loves the bag my mom made. She's talking about the scan and cut retreat. My mom made these really cool swag bags for the retreat. Hello, Yvette. Thank you for being a channel supporter. Okay, she's saying she thinks Cindy's was number 6, too. I don't get to always see the comments right until like later. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. So Amy's was the one with the sand dollars. Or not Amy's, Cindy's. Okay, right. Okay, so there's a third piece of paper under there. Gotcha. So she's saying this one has the pieces of designer stitch paper under there. So that's the same sketch. Cool. Oh, good. Karen, thank you for being a channel supporter. She said she got those from Aldi, these chocolates. So and she's thinking of putting them in little boxes too. Those are, yeah, I love hazelnut. I mean, I love any kind of nuts. There's really no nuts I don't eat. I love all nuts, but yeah, I love Aldi candy too. Well, Karen, if you want to attend the retreat and get this epic retreat kit that I only do, I've only do the retreat twice a year. The retreat will be recorded, and you're going to have a private playlist available just for you guys on, it's August 24th, but if you can't come then, that same day, I put a private playlist up, or this next day, and you get to watch all the recordings for as long as you want in a private playlist on YouTube. But it's fun if you're there in person to interact. But I won't be offering those retreat kits again. That's only for this one retreat. Next spring, I do it again. Whole different kit. Nothing, I mean, nothing is not the same. Some things are the same. So you have until the 10th to sign up for that retreat on the 24th. Hello, Diana from California. Kelly's excited about the retreat. So am I. I'm making a lot of little projects for you already. Hello, Outback Stamping. Leslie, nice to see you. Dreama. Yvette caught me before bed. I know I'm kind of late today because I was at a different Zoom before this. Just the fun Zoom where I was just crafting. I actually had to make my adhesive kits, which were like, this is something my retreat members were allowed to add on to the retreat, or my Card on Blue Card Club members. So this is what I've been up to. Like, this is a retreat add-on. So you get tear and tape and what is it? It's dimensionals and a special 3D glue holder that I got made, but I ordered special from my friend Michelle who makes glue holders. And you get glue and mini glue dots and black dimensionals, mini dimensionals, adhesive sheets. This is the regular one. I also have a deluxe adhesive eraser. Okay, so this is my adhesive kit. Now I have a deluxe adhesive kit. And this is what I've been making for those. Well, this is the regular adhesive kit. Regular one. This is the deluxe one's getting a bigger bag because they get Seal Plus and Seal Plus refill and a silicone mat and some note cards and envelopes. So they get a much bigger bag. All right. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to show you, though. I wanted to show you. Oh, by the way, if you just got here later, request a catalog from me. Can't open this for you yet because it's not available till September 6th. Or is it the 4th? Sorry. It's the 4th, September 4th to my customers. But if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order anything you want now. 2 of each consumable, 1 of each non-consumable. I did a pre-order that's coming next week, hopefully next week. And I'll be able to do an unboxing for you. All right. Now, what I want to show you is something different. I'm going to grab it. It's kind of big, so I think I might have to raise this up a little. So my friends, Amy and Boo, they're on my team. My team members become my friends. And we had a Zoom one time, and she goes, could your mom, they both said to me, could your mom make us some trimmer cases for the trimmer? So, of course, I answered on her behalf. I was like, she can make anything you want, right? Anything you want. So we started out, I'm just showing you kind of like my original prototype here. Before I show you all the variations of this, let me move some stuff out of the way. So my mom's a seamstress. Put these out of the way. And so, she said, I have some quilting material. I picked out this fabric for myself. I told her I need a bag to hold my trimming blades. So this is what I'm talking about is a trimmer. This is a trimmer. I'm Stampin' Up. And then she quilted the inside, and I really loved how she did it. She made it really snug. She didn't even have a picture or anything. She just made this just by I just gave her a trimmer. I said I need a bag for it. So she made it pretty snug, and she didn't quite line the inside. She just did this, and then she made the little top, and I was like, oh, gosh, I love this, and I love the fabric. So then I said, well, Mom, some of the fabric, it's upside down when you make when you flip it over, which is fine. I don't mind that for mine. But I also wanted it to be lined, and then I also wanted it to have a curve on the top. So then, and the reason you want a bag for your trimmer is because the trimmers have, the blades pop out easy, because they're easy to change, right? So look how easy they come out. And you have score blades, and then you're traveling, maybe going to craft events, and then you're like, oh, I need blades, or I need, I don't want my blades to pop out. So I asked her to line it. So she lined these with other fabric, and then she put quilting material and batting. So this is like a 4-layered bag. That's it. So now I'm putting this into show. So she also curved. So the next step, she curved the top of it. And then you got this button. I said, oh, can you make the button bigger? And she said, sure, I'll make the button bigger. And I said, okay, the pocket is just, use your leftover scraps for the pocket. I didn't mind what size. And then she made a pocket, and I said, well, I don't know, can I get my fingers in there? And then she goes, well, yeah, you can get your fingers in there. And she put some Velcro in there. And so that the blades don't fall out. I was like, okay, cool. We got another improvement. And then Anne ordered, she loved this fabric with the butterflies, right, for the trimmer. And then Anne ordered, I'm going to be mailing these tomorrow, so that's why I'm showing you these right now. So Anne said, do you have any turtle fabrics? And my mom said, yes, I have turtle fabric, but I don't quite have enough turtle fabric, but I can make. So she said, so she just put extra pieces in here to stretch it out. She had enough turtle fabric for the back. Oh my gosh, are they cute or what? So then she made a separate panel for the top, so it would be curvy, right, like this, and a giant cute button. My mom saves like lots of old style, really cool, fun buttons, right? And then this one this is a new variation. I said, well, Mom, it would be great if the blades don't fall out. And she goes, well, okay, I'll do Velcro, and they won't fall out. And she said, so there goes your blades. She goes, but then I can also put this cover so that they can't possibly fall out. She goes, because the button is over the flap. I was like, oh, Mom, that's great. Again, still just doing this just from all, just like experimenting. And then she said, okay, well, then she made me some shirts. She's always making my clothes. Like, this is what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing this shirt that she made me. So she's always making my clothes. And I said, oh, can you use some of the extra clothes you made from my shirts to make some extras of these? So those two, the turtles and the butterflies, Anne already purchased, but these are going to be available for purchase, these other ones. So we have this like a batik one. And I'm going to be putting these on my site eventually. I just haven't yet. And then she made another one of this with the new improved version. So you still have your cute little beach fabric with the giant button. But this time she's lined them. She used quilting material. She used lining. She used, soft material. She made bigger buttons and she made it curvy. So it's like, just keep on improving. And then she's like, oh, I have some fall material. So she made a fall leaf one and the giant button. And then, this one, it has Velcro, but I guess she forgot, she's 92 after all. So this is pretty awesome that she did this. And she forgot the other side of the Velcro. So there's Velcro on this side, but you need a little piece on the other side. And so that's a fall one. And then I really like these two because these two are pretty slick. They look like bubbles, but it's like really cool fabric. And I'm going to just check the trimmer because this one looks kind of tight. But it looks like it'll fit right in there. So why do you need a case for your trimmer? Again, some of us go to like craft fairs and craft retreats and stuff like that. So, yep, it fits. I'm always going to check them all, make sure my trimmer fits in there. And we take our trimmers along. And I take my trimmer, like I just took it to my sister's wedding, and I was using it the whole time in the car. And then I take it to craft fairs, and I take it during the week when I go places. So, yeah, I like having, so there's two of these. I like having a case for it, and I like not being, not losing my blades. Oh, and the one other thing that she's trying, but I ended up telling her she doesn't need the handle. I don't know what you guys think, but there's this. She made, for this one that she made for my friend Anne, she did put a little carrying handle on it because Anne did order two, so she did put a handle. But I just don't think it needs a handle because it's more something like you're going to put it in one of these cases, and then you're going to probably put it into your bigger, rolling cases and stuff. So those are called our new trimmer bags. And then, so mom makes like swag bags for my card club, like those that have been in my card club for 6 months. They get these kind of swag bags. And I'm just going to show you the retreat bag and one other bag real quick. I had to run and get them. So for the Scan and Cut retreat, my mom made the swag bags for that. This is the swag bag everybody's getting for the Scan and Cut retreat, which is pretty awesome. But she also makes tote bags for different things that we do. And she made these, she made recently these like really cute little bee ones, just like little happy colors. Anyway, so I hope you're inspired by not just, the cards I showed you today, but by my mom's sewing. All right, so that is something I have going on. And those are going to be $40 plus shipping, which is like almost free for the amount of fabric that went into these bags and the amount of work that went into these bags. But, eventually I might raise the price, but I have to first, we're just like working out the kinks. This is a pilot, okay? This is the pilot where she's just making, these, and we're improving each time. Sometimes they'll have cording. Sometimes they'll have sides. They're each going to be different. All right, so anyway, and no extra shipping if you're in my Scan and Cut retreat and you're already getting a package, or in my card club. Like, no extra shipping for you guys. Just if you're not getting anything else, you pay shipping. Which is fair, right? She gets the rest of the money. All right, trucking along is this month's Card on Blue Card Club. You have until the 10th, which is like almost now. You have until the 10th to sign up for the card club. And this is what we're making in the month of August. So next week, this tutorials will be next weekend. We're focused on these tutorials. And we're going to be doing 2 with the Country Woods Designer Series paper. And we're going to do 2 with the Season of Green and Gold Designer Series paper. So you can make some Christmas cards already. And your kit is very uniquely curated with 2 sample packs of Designer Series paper. You make 8 cards. Okay? And this one, not this one, but this paper and this stamp set. And the dies are going to be the focus of the September-October workshop series on my channel. So we're going to be using this paper a lot more. Like, I'm not just using it for this month, August, but it'll be in the September-October kit too. I love the Season of Green and Gold specialty designer series paper. All right, we'll see you again real soon. Thank you for watching. And Debbie, thank you for your comment about my mom. And yeah, I love, oh, Bonnie loves the handle. Okay, we maybe need to tell my mom to put handles on them. So I'm glad you gave me your feedback. I mean, the handles, I'm going to have to see what it feels like once the trimmer is in it, if the handle is like sturdy enough to hold it. You thought they were bowling balls? Huh. Okay. You thought these were bowling balls. Interesting. I don't know if they're bubbles. I don't really know what it is. It's just really an abstract shape. Because they could look, I mean, they do look like the fingers of bowling balls, don't they? But it's just too, like, feminine, I think, to be a bowling ball fabric. You know what I'm saying? If it were bowling ball fabric, I would think it'd be like more black and whitish. But with all this glitter in it, I'm thinking bubbles. But I don't know if it's bubbles either. It doesn't even have to be anything really. It's just a cool like design, right? Doesn't really have to be anything that we know what it is. So okay, I'm getting more than one thinks it's bowling balls. How interesting! I'm gonna see if I can find. Like, sometimes you can take a picture of fabric and then go online and try to find where the origin is of it. That's like one of the AI search tools. I'm going to go see if I can search for it. So thank you, Robbie and Phil and Kelly, for all the questions. How do you order the deluxe adhesive kit? So Kelly, you could just get that with your next card club kit. You know, you get the deluxe one. The deluxe one is huge. I mean, it has a lot of stuff in it. It has like Seal Plus and silicone mat. So just go to the link on the description down there and pick, like, if you're in the card club, you pick that so you don't have to pay shipping. And if you're not in the card club, you just pay shipping for it, and I ship it separately. So yeah, that's how you get anything. You get all my stuff the same way. On my links in the bottom right corner of my videos, that's how you get them all the same way. But I don't have it like these bags are not there yet. So these are just kind of like email me, send me, you're going to be able to PayPal me, right? All that kind of stuff. It's going to be easy for that. I'm not putting up a sales page for her bags because, like, you could just, like, if you're my friend, you could Venmo me. I mean, I give the money to my mom. If you have PayPal, you can PayPal me. It's no big deal. We're doing that one casually. I'm not making a formal order for him. All right. So that was really fun. Thank you for coming on late night with me and seeing, both card swaps, other cards, inspiration. And then I have like a piece of Happy Mail. See, find that. Okay, so shout out to, this is the piece of Happy Mail I'd like to share that I just got in the mail as well. Shout out to Kim Narvison, and she's on this channel. And she sent me a thank you note for last month's Card on Blue Card Club. And she said she loved the projects, and she made something with the Card Club kit that we had, with the Card Club inspiration that I gave in the channel. And she sent me a card that she made with this. So it warms my heart seeing you guys come up with other designs after the ones I showed, that I inspired you to make other designs, which is like what crafting is all about. This is what we made last month in Card Club. So I was like really, really happy about like that card that she sent me. So thank you, Kim. I'm not going to open it because, it's a personal message inside. But yay for submarine life. All right. We are heading out now. Huh? Kelly wants the black batik bag. Okay, well, we'll talk to Kelly separately. Kelly knows my email. Thank you, Amy, for writing that because I missed it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Have a great evening.